Hello everyone, welcome back. This is now Onimusha. So for the first achievement we're going to grab is called Fool's Flight. So as we start the game, you will fight through these few scenes. Just follow the story as intended. After you've spoken with these three soldiers here, or civilians, what do you call them, you will need to head into the forest. Now as you go through that loading screen, we now need to head back to where the bridge was located. And then all we need to do is just look at the sunset and stay still, don't move, don't do anything, just look or point your character in that direction and then wait about 20 seconds or so. It's probably less than that, I think it's about 10 seconds. If done correctly, the geese will fly over. This took me a couple of different attempts, but this one seemed to work the best. Now for the Undying Summer. Now from the last location, we're now going to head back into the forest. So for this one, we need to do stuff in a specific way. So enter back into the forest, and now this time go towards the cave and you will find a very short scene where the cave will collapse, so the floor will give way. When this happens, I'm not sure if it matters if we interact with it, but interact with the hole and do not jump down. Now head back to where you see the starting location of this forest starts. Now for some reason, if this doesn't work, recommended to leave the forest and come back and then stay next to this tree and hold your absorb souls button. So just hold it, don't move, just keep holding it, and eventually this little fella will show up, gaining you the achievement. Now for your first actual collectible. So the map will be the underground temple map. As we fall down into the hole, just before the steps going up, go to the left and you will find the box here. This will be the map. And now for your first actual file, we're going to grab it. So you can't really miss this one. This is unmissable, so make sure you interact with this shrine to gain access to it. Now as we enter the main door, you want to go right, attack the enemies here, interact with this wooden doorway to find a hidden file behind it. Now in this same area, just do a 180. As the camera pans around to a different location, then interact to the next window area. This will be your very first of 20 of these little things. All these things are only related to the end of the game. So once you have beaten the game, you unlock these other stages. I think it's called Uni something. I can't remember the exact name of them, but you need to gain all 20 to get all 20 levels unlocked. Now this is quite simple. For the journal, once we get right next to your sword, or your first sword that is, you will find a chest located in some vases. So make sure you grab the note or the file there. But this will be the first chest of 6. There's only 6 of these kind of chests in the game, but this one is definitely required, so we need to do it for the rope ladder. As we leave the temple area, head directly right. You should hopefully see, well, just barely see the crate on the left of the screen. Now for the power jewel and the decoder box. Originally, on your first playthrough, you won't really know what to do here because you haven't unlocked, or you haven't found the specific journals to unlock this area. But lucky enough, you don't need to actually find the notes if you know the code already. So that's all good. Now head through the next door. We're going to find this south area map. So after your new enemy type spawns in, go to the right hand side just before the exit door to find this next map. And now for our next achievement, all in the day's work. Pretty simple. All we have to do is save a soldier being attacked by demons. From my knowledge, it doesn't have to be specifically for this guy. There's any guy throughout the game that you see that needs help. If you help them, they'll also give you some goodies. And also some of these guys will drop some very important stuff that we need. And now follow the game as intended. We'll get to our next save point. There will be another decoder box. Once again, you won't know what to do with this until you have the required files. But lucky enough, you don't need that if you know the combination already. Inside here, you will find the power jewel. Now, after your very first boss battle, go to the doorway to the left. This is where you need to go, and you will find journal number 2. Now, follow this same path. Now go for the next doorway, and then in the corner where you find some vases on the floor, just interact with the corner to find your second. There we go. And now as we go into the main keep, you may need to defeat some bad guys in this room, but take the first door on your left first. This will be a save room, and this will actually restore some of your magic. And inside the crate you will find the keep map. Also, I just want to point out that we need to speak to the Mothman 2 different locations. So the first location is in this keep where the save point is. So this is my second run of the game. But my first original run was just only for the collectibles, not the achievements. But I decided to do a second run and integrate these to the guide as well. So this is the first dude that we can find. For my knowledge, you don't need to actually speak to him as long as you interact that he's there. Now, I feel like during these areas, I don't really need to speak now because I showed the map anyway where to go, but I will also come back in when I feel like I need to give you more additional information. On my second run of this game, I decided to actually destroy the rope to see what happens to this jewel inside. And yes, I can confirm, you can actually come and get this jewel at a later date, just you can't get it now if you happen to hit the rope. Just an FYI, after this location, after we speak to that Mothman thing, we're going to enter the Dark Realm as well. So this is how you enter the Dark Realm, by speaking to this guy. In both locations, it doesn't matter which location you speak, it's kind of the same thing.